Alright, we're live. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Welcome back to the channel. And for those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. This is Dedication Nation. Today happens to be the 4th of July here in the States. I know it was Canada Day. It was like a couple days ago. So happy Canada Day to our folks up north. And yeah, hopefully you guys are having a wonderful 4th of July or a wonderful Thursday, you know, whatever it may be, wherever you're at. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. But today I want to talk to you, just you and me, just you and me in the camera, basically. Just kind of want to talk to you guys about basically the roller coaster of fitness that people that might not be super dedicated run into, and what roller coaster the roller coaster that I'm talking about is motivation. So like at the beginning of the year, you'll have a lot of people. Sorry if I'm squinting. It's super bright. But anyways, so it's a really nice day. But what I'm talking about, the beginning of the year, at the end of the year / beginning of the year, people will have their New Year's resolutions, right? And they'll say, oh, my New Year's resolution is going to be to lose X amount of weight. So, you know, they go hard for about 2-3 weeks and then they fall off. And then right before summer hits, which is like May, April, May, people get on that wagon again and then say, oh, I'm gonna hit it again hard and not and not eat out so much and be healthy and get into shape. So they do that for another, say, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and then they fall off, and then that's kind of it. Now we're almost halfway through summer, and you kind of want to think about it like this. You don't want to think of being in shape through seasons, right? It's just like if I told you there's only 2 seasons during the year that you should have, you know, adequate amount of money, a good amount of money, and the rest of the year you're gonna be broke. Like, no, you don't think about it that way, right? You always want to have that kitty full, right? You always want to have those savings just in case, right? You always want to be on top of your stuff, and being on top of your physique is no different. There is no time frame. Let's say beginning of the year and then right before summer. Those are just things. It's kind of a society rule type of thing. Let me put it this way. There's bodybuilding competitions happening around the world every month. So that means people have different deadlines for those. You know, if I have a competition out in September, you know, I'm gonna diet for probably the 3 months prior to that, right? And September, October time frame is not even summer anymore. It's going into fall / winter. And so, or let's say I have competition in December, that's really winter, right? So think about it that way. Don't think about being in shape only when it's summertime. Yes, it's more cliche to be summer bod type, quote unquote. But if you really want to be in shape, don't use the seasons as an excuse to be like, oh well, it's winter's coming up. What's the point? I'm gonna be in warm clothes. No one's gonna look at me. You know, it's not the fact that people are looking at you. It's the fact that how you feel about yourself. You know what I mean? Like, even if it's winter and you obviously you showered, you look at yourself and you're unhappy. Why should the weather or winter or whatever the season determine how you feel about yourself? I personally don't think it should. So whether it's December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, it doesn't matter. If you want to get in shape, get your ass in shape, you know. And I can't tell you what your motivation to get in shape is, to live a healthier lifestyle. But what I can tell you is, I used to be 205, 210, fat. I'm 5'8". So that's pretty heavy for you know, not such of a tall guy. So what I want to explain to you is, I got into shape, yes, because I didn't want to be fat, overweight anymore. But what I learned over the process, you know, from point A to point B, what I learned through the process is a lot about myself internally and mentally. And what I mean by that is I taught myself tenacity. I taught myself more respect. I taught myself accountability and reliability that I was able to incorporate in other aspects of my life, not just in the fitness quote unquote industry, but in relations with, whoa, there's a beat. But in relations with, you know, with my friends, or with my wife, or with co-workers, or my work, you know, you name it. Those are traits that you personally learn that you can use in other aspects of your life. Not just saying, oh, I got into shape, good for you, but you didn't get into shape just because you got into shape. Through the process of you getting into shape, you learned a lot of valuable lessons that you can incorporate in so many aspects of your life, which is way more valuable than you getting into shape. Yes, oh, there's a butterfly. You getting into shape was your primary goal, and I'm glad that you did it. If, you know, for those of you who have done it, it's kept your goal and kept your promise to yourself, but you learned a way more valuable lesson by being committed to yourself, instead of falling off. Even if you fall off, you can always jump back on the wagon and start wherever, no matter if it's midsummer, if it's the end of summer, if it's winter, you know, no matter what it is, you can always jump back on the train. It's never too late. People, you know, that's another thing that people say, oh, well, it's the end of summer, what's the point? You know, what's the point? The point is you feeling better about yourself. That's more important than saying, oh, well, it's winter's coming up. I'm just gonna be wearing jackets, big hoodies, no one's gonna see me. It shouldn't be the fact of other people seeing you, because when you I'm pretty sure 9 out of 10 people, the reason they don't feel so good about themselves is because, let's say you wake up in the morning, you shower or something, or you're getting dressed in the morning and you see yourself in the mirror, and then that's the point where you don't feel good about yourself, because you're seeing what you don't want to be seeing, not because of other people. When you get, you know, to your destination, whether that's, just say, to work or the park or wherever, it's the fact that you saw yourself. So you will always be seeing yourself. It's not the fact of, oh, people are going to be looking at me in a hoodie and it's going to be big, it's going to be baggy, they're not going to be looking at me, it's not going to be tight clothes. It's not about that. It's about you feeling good about yourself, and not tying that with the seasons. I can't tell you what your motivation is, but I can tell you what you will gain throughout your journey. Why? Because I've done it. I've done it multiple times. I've done it from being fat to getting in shape. I've done it from, you know, being bulky to getting shredded. You know, and those traits, those attributes that you learn, that you teach yourself, are so much more valuable than you just, you know, deciding or not choosing to follow your path. You know, if let's say you set a goal, you weigh 180 and you want to weigh 140, 135, or whatever it is, you know, the lessons that you will learn throughout that journey are way more valuable than, let's say you actually hit that goal of 140, 135. Great, that's an amazing thing that you hit your goal. But what you're gonna learn that's even more valuable are the lessons that you learn throughout the journey, which is being accountable to yourself, setting a goal and achieving it, following through. You know, those are all things that you taught yourself. Those aren't things that you went to Walmart and bought, right? Those aren't things that you went to the store and was like, all right, where's the tenacity aisle? I want one of those. Where's the follow through aisle? I want one of those. You know, those are things that you learned, that you earned yourself, because no one can give you those. Those are things that you personally will have to learn as you know, whether you're young, whether you're older, it doesn't matter. Those are things that you can learn, and will carry you in your business, in your professional life, in relations with other people. That will show, those traits will show in your character. And that's kind of what I wanted to express in this video, guys, is the things that you will learn throughout your fitness journey are way more valuable than you hitting, from being obese or overweight or a little fat to actually hitting your goal or being shredded. Yes, that was the goal, but what you learn throughout that goal is way more valuable, than the actual goal itself. So, thank you guys for taking your time to listen to me. Hopefully you guys are having a great rest of your 4th of July, or if you watch this video on the 5th or 6th or whenever you watch this video, hopefully you're having a great day. I just noticed that the mic is not on. Dang it. Mic's over here in the back. Oh jeez. So hopefully the audio doesn't sound too bad, because the mic's right here. Look, the mic is right here. We use a Rode Mic Pro Plus, which is an amazing mic. Amazing. If you don't have one of these, amazing. But it's amazing. It's not amazing in your camera bag where you don't use it. Yeah, awesome. Hopefully the audio doesn't sound too bad. I hope. Smooth moves, Fernando. Alright guys, that's all I got. If you guys have any questions, you're more than welcome to comment down below or reach out to us. As always, stay fitted, stick with it. Wait. If you like this video, make sure to hit that like button. And for more content, hit that subscribe button, the little red button. If it's not gray, that means you're not subscribed. So, go ahead and help us out. If you want to see more of this type of content, fitness related, we do some kind of, sometimes we do a little different stuff, but mostly fitness related. But that's it, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Like I said, always stay fitted, stick with it, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.